Hey, Vlad here with another breakdown, email breakdown. Uh, this is gonna be quick. This is a quick email, but this is really like copyright packed email. This one is by Stansberry, and they run this email multiple times, so it's a proven email. I've seen it many times from different publishers. They like run affiliate, and it's a lift email. Lift email for it was a promotion. Big lie, I think. Like the lights are going out in America. It was a promo by Stansberry Research in 2020, and it ran for like over a year, I think. Yeah, and it was like this promo performed well, and this email performed well too. So let's see why. Let's start. America's America's 1% hope you never read this. Reclusive millionaire explains why the rich are really getting richer, while everyone else falls behind. No politician or financial advisor will explain this. Okay, so here, like, what's going on here? There's some identity persuasion. America's number 1%. Like, and by identity persuasion, what I mean is it's like a small hint on what you want to be, because like a product can fulfill many things, right? But one of the core things is to move a person from one identity to another one. So because like everybody in a trading industry want to get rich, right? But like getting rich is not just about the money. It's also about being superior, being an exclusive group, 1%, us versus them. Like, hey, they're getting richer, we're getting poorer, like middle class or like just regular people, you know. So yeah, identity persuasion, it's a very powerful technique, and it can be done in like covert or like more overt ways. And here it's like a more covert way. Okay, hope you never read this. And this is for intrigue and curiosity. Yes. Reclusive is also like it's curiosity. It's pattern interrupt. It's sort of pattern interrupt. It's like you don't find too many like reclusive millionaires. He explains why the rich are getting richer while everyone else falls behind. So it's like there are some fear of loss here, and some us versus them emotion. No politician or financial advisor will explain this. This is done for curiosity and intrigue as well. So like they really packed a lot of curiosity and intrigue in this, in the headline and the sub headline here, and with no politician or financial advisor. And financial advisors in like financial and trading industry, they are being like scapegoats in a way, because they like a lot of people have bad experience with them, and they are looking for alternative ways, and like financial publishing or like trading coaches and stuff. They're like giving an alternative to those people who are sick of like poor management by financial advisors and politicians also. This target audience for like older generation who are interested in politics, and like the more things that they are interested in you can pack into a mail, the better. Okay, let's. And with a picture, this is also adds to identity persuasion. Like this is a picture of old guy. I would suppose it's like maybe it's a reclusive millionaires that they are talking about here, and like he looks pretty cool. So it's like, wow, cool guy. Like I want to be like him. I'm gonna read something like that. At least I think they like trying to do this a bit. Okay, let's read on. Dear loyal reader, no one believed Porter Stansberry years ago when he said the world's largest mortgage bankers, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, would soon go bankrupt. And no one believed him when he said GM would fall apart. or that the same would happen to General Growth Properties, America's biggest mall owner, or that oil would fall from over $100 per barrel to less than $40 a barrel. But in each case, that's exactly what happened. And okay, so what they done here? It's a classical prediction lead, and they play like into underdog story a bit. So it's like no one believed him, everyone laughed at him, and it's like from this classic. Everybody laughed, but when I like sat down to play piano, like the room went quiet, and this is typical underdog story. So no one believed him, everybody laughed, and yes. And each time that's exactly what happened. So he's been right again and again. Safe, credible. They are setting up the scene, here. And now Stansberry says something new and terrible is unfolding in America. We are all being told a big lie that's leading to a political event unlike anything we've seen in our country in more than 50 years. Okay, so, and here he makes a prediction. He set up the scenes that he made predictions before. People doubted him, and now he's making prediction again. New, terrible, fear of loss. And it's unfolding now, so there is a sense of urgency. We are all being told a big lie. And this is plays into scapegoating a bit, and like us versus them emotion. Unlike anything we've seen, so it's a emotion of like big, huge event, and only like you haven't seen anything like that in more than 50 years. So big, punchy. Okay, let's go. Stansberry says there is a surprising twist to this event, which will dramatically affect you and your money. In fact, Stansberry says this looming crisis will threaten your way of life, whether you own a single stock or not. And this is this paragraph, like they make it more like tangible to you, like the impact of this event, and like just going into more detail. Surprising twist, so intrigue. Dramatically affect you and your money. What in it for me? Like, why should I care? They explain why you should care, because it's gonna affect you. In fact, this looming crisis, so fear of loss. And like looming, it means it's coming, it's coming now. So there's urgency element here as well. It will threaten your way of life, whether you own single stock or not. So it's like everybody is affected. I mean, everybody is affected. Stansberry says this development, which is already underway thanks to COVID-19, will change everything about our normal way of life. Where you vacation, where you send your kids or grandkids to school, how and where you shop, the way you protect your family and home. I strongly encourage you to check out Mr. Stansberry's recent write-up on this situation today while there is still time. You can see his written analysis free of charge on his website right here. So here, like, they're setting up the call to action here, and let's see how they're doing it. It will change everything about our normal way of life. So fear of change. Already underway. Again, more urgency. Like they're just emphasizing that it's going on now. It's already underway. It's going to affect you. And they go into more specific here. Like, why should I care? What's in it for me? send your kids, so it's care for loved ones. How and where you shop, the way you protect your family. Again, care for loved ones too. Where you vacation, and this is just wasn't it for me. Like it's gonna affect you, and they just extend and like explain. Astronomy check. Recent. I strongly encourage you to check out Mr. Stansberry recent write-up. Recent, so it's new. It's new on this situation. So on this like catalyst, which is this crisis that's coming, while there is still time. So there is some fear of missing out here and urgency. You can see his written analysis free of charge on his website right here. So free analysis, this is credibility. Cred. Free of charge. Free is a powerful word in copywriting. So yeah, free. And the end with a call to action right here. Okay, and let's read the postscriptum. Stansberry also says this is the real reason there is such a large gap between the ultra rich and everyone else in America today. More here. This is the real reason. So this means like everybody's lying to you. Everybody else is like, you don't know the real reason. I'm going to tell you the real reason. And why there is such a large gap between the ultra rich and everyone else in America today. Yeah, so us versus them. And curiosity. And more curiosity. So yeah, and this is it. This is whole email. It's pretty short, but they've done a lot of things right here. It's like, I would say it's like classic lift for prediction promo. And yeah, there is, and they've done a great job with like just leading with intrigue and curiosity, and it's like a slippery slope. They all like add intrigue and curiosity throughout the whole email. So yeah, like you can understand now why it performed so well and run for a long time. Okay, this is it. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.